Hi everyone, welcome to Two Pain Tuesday. Pete's straight in with a hydrate. Hi Pete, hi Wicked D, hi Coronoko, hi John. I'm hydrating this evening with green tea. Do like a bit of green tea. Can't just drink coffee all the time now the weather's colder. Thanks, Wicked D. Dance off Tuesdays. I can only dance with my hands because I am no good at dancing in real life.
Ah, you're a cute dancer.
Apart from, obviously, when I've had a little bit too much to drink and I'm the world's greatest dancer.
I'm going to be trying to recreate this bass on this one for the rest of my Puppetpocalypse from Malifaux. Apart from I can't quite remember how I made this bass. So, yay! Going to use PVA and sand and see if it comes out looking a little bit like this bass because it feels like I used sand. And that's the only basis that I'm going for. So this was the one that I did before. This is Famine.
Have you built all four?
Built them, you don't have to build them, they come as one.
Do they? Oh, right.
Yeah, they're only little. Here they are, look. So this one is Death. This one is Conquest. And what have I done with War? There's War. And this one is War. I've undercoated them all with Reaper Black Brush On Primer. And that's all I've done so far. So I'm going to attempt to make something that looks a little bit like this base so that at least they all match. So that's what I'm going to be doing while Nathan talks to you. Hey Sharon!
Hi! So I'm going to be using the new Reaper Super Washes in a contrast styly on these three zombies that I've got here. So these are three Reaper zombies, and then these are going to be multi-purpose. So one, they're going to get used in a Halloween zombie survival spooktacular, and they're also going to get used, or one of them at least, for I was going to say zombie inspiration, but goblin inspiration. Zombie inspiration, what am I talking about? Goblin inspiration for brains. So, I've started the heresy already. So, I've mixed a little bit of dark bow green and bone shade together to get a kind of dirty green browny flesh tone for all my zombies. Got this evilly grinning little girl zombie to do with the flesh colour, and then we're going to move on to doing some other clothing colours and what have you, make them look suitably messed up. I did dig out the box of zombies and stuff at the shop today, and we've got a lot that aren't yet painted, so I think sometime over October we might have to have a zombie painty session again.
Well, the great MLG brush off is undead, so you know that would also help, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and I want to do a few more cars and bits of scenery for it as well. So got a couple of ideas for things to get sorted over the next month.
It was fun when we ran it last year. We do tend to get people are like, oh, but it's it's Halloween parties for kids. We do actually tend to get more adults than children. There are children, obviously, and there are lots of games that are suitable for kids, but also adults can play those games too.
Yeah.
But it's not just a kids thing, it's open to all ages. We are family friendly, so not too scary costumes for the costume competition, obviously. We don't want to scare all the children. But yeah, everybody really enjoyed the zombie survival game last year. It got a lot of attention, didn't it? Which meant that really you didn't help me at all in the Halloween fun day because you were too busy with the survival game, which was fine because everybody was having fun with the survival game. Not really quite sure how that's going to turn out. The only tub that I could find was the one that I do my snow in, so it's still got bits of hard snow in the bottom, which I've kind of mixed a little bit with. But I think what I did last time, I didn't use red sand last time, I don't think, but I dry brushed some black over, so we'll see what that dries like, and then you know, take it from there.
Yeah.
Take it from there.
Kuronoko is trying to finish the brush off Minnie again because
The cats
have attacked.
There's a picture in the Discord of trying to take a picture of the Minnie, and the cat was like mouth open about to go chomp. Gizmo's actually got his own toy this evening, which is a miracle.
Yeah.
He has like a bamboo, like a bone thing made out of bamboo, which is, if you can hear him, that's what's going on.
I can't remember what it's called. It's called like a bamboozle or something like that, isn't it? I can't remember what it's called.
It's got a daft name. It's basically just a toy. It's made out of bamboo, so you can actually eat it.
Yeah. It's lasted him a surprising amount of time.
It was very expensive for us. Probably not for normal people, but for us. We were umming and ahhing over it in the shop for quite a while, but we thought it would be good for his teeth and chewing and things, and it has actually lasted a long time and has actually been worth the money. Which, yes. Hey Tony.
Hi.
Which was cool. So that's what we're doing. I have a message for Wicked D from Little Miss. She wants to play Fall Guy with you again, like we did last time. So we've got to apparently arrange a stream that we can do that again. So I have had my instructions. So this is me trying not to forget those instructions by mentioning them now. So how is everybody? It's Tuesday, it's chucking it down, it's cold, it's awesome, it's no longer summer, it's amazing.
It's gonna get warm again though, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Nonsense summer rubbish.
Yeah. If it could stay this warm but just not rain, that'd be fine. Only rain overnight.
Well, we've always said that, haven't we? That would be the best of both worlds. Nice during the day when you're up and about. Rain overnight for the garden. Sorted. I mean, what's the weather messing at?
Needs to sort itself out.
But anyway, doing good here. Significant progress on the first floor hallway. Tony is
Painting one-to-one scale.
There's my tea for everybody. There's horror tea for most people.
Why?
Oh, Pando was waving at everybody. Pando was asleep earlier and looked absolutely adorable.
How does a ghost sleep?
I had a little nightcap hat on and everything. It looked really, really cute. Yes, little miss, it's a ghost now. I'm being yelled at from the other room. So,
sorry, snivelly boy over here.
What are you on with then? Now, so, I'm not really zoomed in enough on you, I don't think, for people to see what you're doing. So you're using the... Oh, I've lost you. Where have you gone? You're using the new Reaper...
Super washers.
Super washers. What? Because you haven't used these yet, have you? So what are your initial thoughts? Are they nice to put on? What
they're...
Give us a proper good rundown.
Yeah, I've only used a couple of them so far. I've mixed a couple together because there's 12 in the range so far, and they have said that these are a test product, haven't they? Mm-hmm. So I've only used a couple so far. I've mixed a couple together. So this is a mixture of Tempest Blue and Nox Black that I'm using here, because Tempest Blue is a bit bright and I wanted them to be like stonewashed jeans, and I thought that the other blue was a little bit airy, more like a neon blue, so I've toned it down with mixing a little bit of black with it. Very, very much to me like contrast paints. Very, very much so. So got a nice like kind of pale green flesh going on from that green that I mixed up from the green and the bone colour. Got a nice denimy blue going on there. It's coming along all right so far. I'm liking them. I'm liking them. Very easy, not quite as jelly feeling as the contrast paints. Contrast can sometimes feel a bit like a gel. So let's get a bit more brighter blue in for this guy's shirt. I think he's got a sign. He's got a road sign dragging along this zombie. And give him he's got a work shirt on of some description. Apologise for my sniffling. Finally will shake off this cold eventually. Every time I think I'm getting rid of it, it seems to come back. This guy's shirt's too big for him, that's part of the problem. That's why he's such an unhappy zombie. He's got his granddad's old massive shirt on.
So if you had to make a comparison between GW contrast paint and those that you've got there, the super washers, and what's the other one?
Speed paints, army paints.
Army paint, speed paints. That's it. What do you think? What's the comparison? What's different? Which one do you like better? I know that you've used more GW than anything else.
Yeah, we've only got a limited selection of speed paints, and they were all right. But then we had that little bit of an issue, didn't we? Where there's like the reactivation potential with the speed paints. So you've got to be careful how you use them. Don't know how these fare in similar circumstances. I'm trying to be a bit careful with how I apply it, just in case that's an issue. But I haven't seen anybody saying anything about reactivation for these yet. But we'll have a little bit of a test on a couple of areas once we've done a bit. I thought the speed paints were.
Pete the Hydrator would like you to look down the camera lens and say hello.
Oh, Pete. Pete.
You can't sigh at him.
Of course I
He
can.
got sighed at me.
He's done it on purpose.
Of course he's done it on purpose.
Hard on a
It's
Wednesday
funny.
and a Tuesday.
It's funny. I don't think I can actually get my head under tonight.
Yeah, you're going to have to now. You've set it. You're allowed.
My camera's lower than it normally is. I normally can't do it. Hang on. Right, you're going to have to tell me if you can see me, but tell me on like my camera, not yours.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
This is and the light's like in my face. Have I got an eye yet? My camera, not yours. Hello, Pete.
I love it. I'll do it in a minute. Just finish painting this guy's arm.
I'm blind now. I can't see. Oh. The light is there, like a lamp. Blind, whoever that was disturbing. I am disturbing. Oh.
You got to see Mrs MLG's beautiful face all close up and stuff.
I don't think that would be a good description of that. Oh dear. Oh dearie me.
Awesome. So yeah, I think I really quite enjoyed the way that the speed paints went on, but we had that little technical issue. And then apart from that, contrast paints have used a fair bit of contrast paints now for different things, and I think that they're alright. But I think the same applies with all of these kind of like speed painty type paints. They definitely have their purposes. Stuff that they're good for, stuff they're not so good for. Hi, Pete. Hi. You can probably see how filthy my glasses are. Hi.
You can actually see your head at least. That's how much more room Mr MLG has than I do. He can get his whole head up, not just an eyeball. You can see the red and everything. What colour eyes have I got? Yeah, that's how much more room he's got, everyone. Just, you know, just bear that in mind. Thank you. Painted brown. I don't like brown.
Why not?
Because brown's rubbish.
What's this green one? Yeah, that's alright. That'll be good for a shirt. That good for a shirt on the old timer.
He's an old timer, is he?
This guy's an old timer. He's got braces on.
Oh, they were bleached by proximity. You're like, I actually still can't see through that eye. All just for Pete, you see.
Yeah.
Just for Pete.
What's everybody been up to today? Hope you've all done super fun stuff. I've been arguing with DPD today about our one of our deliveries. So when we get multi-box deliveries with couriers, normally everything is fine, apart from with DPD, who seem to allow their couriers to split the deliveries. This is a bit of a pet hate of mine. They let them split the deliveries. So one DPD guy brings one box in the morning, and then the other DPD guy brings several other boxes in the afternoon, and it makes it really hard to track what we're getting and what have you, because they're all part of like the same consignment, and then they allow them for whatever reason to split it between themselves. And I've been told, whether this is correct or not, that the reason that the drivers split deliveries like this between themselves is because they get paid per delivery. So if one guy delivers one box, he gets, say, £1, and then the other guy delivers the other boxes, he gets like £1 or whatever, because it's per drop. But then they never seem to divide them up evenly, so I'm not sure whether that's correct or not. It's not like one guy brings half and the other guy brings half. Oh, Wicked D's banned somebody.
I thought I'd banned somebody.
It says one message.
Did Wicked D get there? No wonder it did work for me. Well done, Wicked D. I couldn't find the button. Little Missy's shouting at me now. Somebody who's a spam bot.
They wanted us to be famous. No doubt.
Yes. Followers, bad followers.
Yeah.
Madden.
So yeah. Anyway, what I was grumping about was the fact that we can't get all of our deliveries in a timely fashion, and nobody can seem to resolve this issue for us. But then today we've had one delivery of 7 boxes spread across 2 delivery time slots, and 1 box out of 7 is actually missing. And I've spoken to some very unhelpful people on the telephone, and it's very frustrating. Oh no, well, it says all your parcel has been delivered. Yeah, but it hasn't. That's my point, because you let your drivers do what they want.
Yes, Wicked D, you did really well, and this is how slow I am today. If I'd have just looked at my other screen, which has got the moderator section on, I could have done it straight away, rather than pressing lots of buttons on the wrong screen and going, why can't I find it? Because I'm silly, basically. But yeah, I was just waiting for you. I was just giving you the chance, Wicked D. That's what it was. Not that I was just being daft. But yes, well done, well done. I was watching your stream the other day. Unfortunately, you do stream on family nights when I can't have the sound on, but you know. But I was watching it the other day and I had to go to bed, and then I noticed that you'd got like an influx of like a raid. Some people raided you, so I hung around silently for a little while, but they all seemed to be nice, so that was all right. But I thought it'd just be typical, wouldn't it? I'll go to bed and it'll be like naughty people. They were talking about some strange things, but they weren't. They didn't seem to be being naughty, so I thought you were all right. So I went to bed.
When was that?
Whenever, well, Saturday or Sunday, obviously. When we actually went to bed before midnight for once.
Yeah, right.
I was panicking when that happened. Yes, I was still there, Wicked Day. I was still there, even though I wasn't talking, and I told you that I'd gone. I was actually still there. But yeah, they were. I don't know what they were talking about. They were talking among themselves, weren't they? It was a bit strange, but they didn't seem to be being naughty. So I was ready. I was poised, ready for the banning. So have you got anywhere with DPD then?
Not currently, frustratingly. So I've just got to wait and see if the other box, the missing box, turns up tomorrow.
Is this not Green Stuff World then? Just
No.
random
Oh, I've got somewhere with Green Stuff World.
No, we don't believe you. We don't believe you, do we, Tony?
Yeah, I've got somewhere with Green Stuff World. Green Stuff World, they're dispatching our next order. Not second order, but our next order. They're dispatching our next order with a different courier, because I've told them that UPS are poop. So yeah, we're going to have it delivered with FedEx.
It's the shaky sticks.
Shaky sticks. Actually,
Is that a yes?
Shaky sticks they're going to be coming with DPD with our sprays.
Oh, so they're normally quite good then. When are they coming?
Yeah, I don't know yet, but yeah, that's what's happening. Something to do with I don't know. Did they come with batteries or something inside? So they're counted as a hazardous item. So the DPD are bringing them. We've been communicating today.
That's better because DPD actually just bring them and drop them off and leave. So hazardous items much better.
And see.
Yeah, dashed it though. Sorry, yeah, not quite Wicked D, but further on than normal.
Yeah. Is Wicked D waiting for a shaky stick?
Yeah, Wicked D's waiting for a shaky stick. I'll tell you that you will tell me when they come, and I will tell Wicked D, and then you can run across the road to get one.
We'll save you one.
What else?
Yeah, wow, I've told you loads already. Wow. What else? What else? This teddy bear's tiny. Zombie girl's teddy bear in chestnut ink. I don't know what colour. She's got like bunny slippers on, hasn't she? I don't know what colour to do with those.
Pink.
Bunny slippers.
I mean, that's got to be pink. Not just a pink, but like, you know.
Mythos magenta.
Corinne says, "Don't look at FedEx's online reviews. Laugh out loud." Do we not use FedEx? Do we use FedEx? Do you get anything from FedEx?
We occasionally get stuff from FedEx, and they're normally all right. To be fair.
Not a very often.
No. Yeah, Mythos magenta for bunny slippers. Oh yeah, perfect. Obviously, I'm going to have to dirty these up a little bit once we've got her done. Maybe give her a liberal application of Agrax Earthshade, make her look as if she's been dead for a little while. I'm going to have to paint the road sign on that other guy. I'm going to have to actually paint that properly. I don't think I'm going to be able to ink. Ink a road sign. Oh, I've just had a hydrate without thinking. And now I need another one. What a numpty. Oh dear. I might just have to go and blow my nose though. I don't keep snivelling and snuffling all the time.
Drink and nose blow at the same time.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. Yeah, fluffy bunny slippers. And then what colour should we make her a dressing gown? Should we make her a dressing gown like a pinky red as well? Can't be the same shade, but right. There we go. Just relieve myself of a few brain cells. Ha! There we go. Pinky purpley. We're going to mix a little bit of Templar red in with some Mythos magenta and see what colour that comes out like. But before I do that, I'm going to paint this guy's cap. I think he needs a bright red cap. So we're going to give him a bright red trucker cap on this dude.
Look at Panda, that's awesome!
What's he doing? So this red looks very thin. Very thin. Might have to. This might be a 2 coats job. Which was the same with some of the contrast paints. That if they were a very weak colour, if you layered up a couple of coats, you got some thick, better coverage.
Pokemon chat.
I think that's going to be the situation here. Two coats, I think, on there. For his trucker cap. But now his trousers and his shirt are dry or drying. I think he's looking alright. That guy.
Bring him up to the thing. That might be
There we go. It's a bit bright, isn't it? Still a bit garish, but he's looking alright. Suitable amount of shading, super washes. They're working okay. Just realised I've missed a little splodge on his green shirt there. We'll sort that out on front of his shirt. Awesome. Right, let's mix a bit of red and magenta together for a dressing gown colour. So, what have I done? Green Stuff World. Sorted a bit of stuff out with them. Done some board game things. Tried to sort out some Colourforge restocks, but their website was failing. So I haven't quite got that resolved yet.
Hey Hamish, how you doing? Don't look. Mister's painting something for Goblin Inspiration. No looking.
No looking, why?
Just because Mister's praise.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Goblin Inspiration brains. He's cheating because that's what I did as well. But honestly, look, he's painting his, and I've already done mine, so it's not the same. He's using the Reaper Super Washers for the first time to see what they are like.
Pretty good.
Painting pretty good. He's you know, he's so great at these endorsements, isn't he? Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, if they were sponsoring us or something.
Oh yeah, like that'd never happen.
Like to, if there's anybody from Reapers watching, you want to sponsor Mike Lancer Games, feel free.
Yeah, but it don't really work, does it? Because when they sponsor somebody, they send them stuff, whereas we sell their stuff, so that wouldn't really work out. But yeah, you know, we don't mind painting stuff for you if you want to send it. And then they'd be like, you lot paint stuff? Yeah, you're terrible painting. Why would we send you anything? I'm painting Malifaux. Is that how you say it? Malifaux? Is that how you say it?
Malifaux, yeah. Yeah.
And this is Puppetpocalypse, which they've named just so that I can't spell it when I'm trying to tweet out what we were doing tonight. And this one is Death, obviously, because that's the best one.
Which is the one that you did first?
I did that one first. That one there. Famine. Did Famine first. This is Famine. I did in purple. Don't know why. Just what I felt.
You like the look of it.
They're not very big. That's my thumb. Whoop, that's my thumb. Got girly hands as well. I haven't got girly feet. I've got girly hands. What's up, Pupster? What are you doing?
I am painting some Reaper zombies from Bones 5. So this is the last point. We need to do Bones 6, don't we? Reaper zombies from Bones 5. These are little girl with teddy bear. This like old dude. I don't know. Was this guy based off one of the Reaper staff? I can't remember. And then this chap here.
Romantic that was based off of one.
Yeah, I don't know if one of these is as well. I can't remember. And then this unhappy-looking chappy here with his road sign. He's going to get some brown trousers. That's Tony. Had to laugh at a Juan Hidalgo stream. He sat there mid-stream and said, "This week's video is sponsored by me." Awesome. He is Juan Hidalgo the guy. He also makes jewellery. I think is that the same guy? Makes like some really fancy jewellery stuff. So he does streaming about jewellery and about that. Yeah. I thought so. These zombies have got some baggy trousers on. Both of these chaps have got trousers trailing on the ground behind their boots.
I ain't got any meat on them.
Oh,
No meat on them anymore. They're zombies. They're all thin and decaying, so their clothes are all hanging off.
Yeah. I am liking these washes. There are definitely more wash than like contrast paint. I think that's one thing I'm taking away from this. There are definitely more a wash, which is why I guess they're called super washes, but rather than like anything quick paints or something like that. But yeah, they're very cool.
How did the D&D stream go, Hamish, if you're still here? Was it super good?
When was that? We missed one.
I think it was Saturday. I want to say Saturday. I'm sure somebody will tell me if it wasn't Saturday.
Missed it. Sorry, Hamish.
Well, I don't know where you were. Probably at work.
I don't know.
I can't remember where you were. Anyway. It was a one-shot. We had Bella Laurie and Peter and Katrina and I can't remember her name in it. Oh, how terrible. Yeah, it's because it's things I can't say, you see. All these names that I can't say.
Shut up, dog.
He wants to get involved. He's like, what? What's happening? Talk to me, everybody. Garlic murder stream. Will you get a sponsor, Wicked Day? Are you going to get sponsored for your garlic murder stream?
Garlic murder stream?
Yeah, so Gartic phone, and then she keeps murdering me in Pokemon. Big meanie.
I see.
No, let's name this character like Mrs MLG and then murder it constantly. Because as I constantly streaming during lockdown, but it would mostly be me trying to paint while getting harassed by cats. There's probably a stream for that, you know. You probably have your own tag and everything.
Yeah.
There should be one for
Harassed by cats.
Yeah, there should be one for harassed by a gizmo who's currently nudging me because he wants space. I mean, he's been with him all day. It's not like he's been on his own. Don't be going around feeling sorry for him. Oh, Pando's crying. Feel sorry for Pando. Pando's crying.
Yeah, Gizmo's been a bit needy recently, hasn't he?
He has. And I'm at home every day. So he's just being a silly boo. But it's fine. You take him outside to play fetch and he just looks at you. He plays fetch for about 3 seconds and then he looks at you like, I'm bored of that now.
Tony's redeemed Save the Game.
Save the game!
Mix a bit of slightly darker yellow because the yellow straight out of the bottle is a bit bright. I need to catch up on some other streams and see what other people do. Don't really watch a great deal of streaming stuff.
You don't have time. We were talking about this in the Discord today about the fact that you work too much.
All right.
Because you don't have a choice. Pete thinks that every streamer's a murder stream. He does, but then to be fair, you did Murder the Babies and Wicked D murders me, so he's got a fair point, really, about it. You know, no arguing, is there?
Murder the baby.
Yeah, it's murdering baby Wyvern.
Ah, right.
Poor innocent baby Wyvern, just hanging around, doing nothing. And comes an adventuring party, hacks them to bits.
Just trying to, just hanging around, trying to chill out, eat some adventurers.
Yeah. Well, you know, you've wandered into their territory. Even have mustered up an army of squirrels to attack them. How's that looking? Does it look anything like anything? I can't really see it, to be fair. Because that's probably about as much as well as I can see it, because of where the light is.
You okay, Pupster? What can I do you for? Awesome. No? Don't know what's up with him. It's just being silly. So we're going to switch over to the leather brown. Leather brown is, I guess, the one colour that nobody can copyright or anything. Thank you very much, Goblin Squire.
Thank you. I thought it might read it out. For Mr MLG correctly identifying the Wyverns as the aggressors. Yeah, Mr MLG on your side there, on your side. He wasn't there though, was he? He didn't know. He didn't know. We know. Me and Pete were there. We know. We know the true story. Panda's hungry and I can't feed her. What? I don't know why it's not working for you, Tony. I'll water and feed him for you. Here we go, look. Just for you. How's that? So I'm painting this guy, this Malifaux that I've had for ages. And he's not really for anything, is he? I can't squeeze him in. Can't squeeze him into a category. I don't think he counts as brains. He's not magic. He's not a Reaper figure. It's just.
It'll have to be a freebie.
I've done my freebie. Already.
You'll have to leave some element of them unfinished and then submit it as a freebie.
Yeah, just not quite finished. Well, I'm still, this is how the bases are going, everybody, in case you're wondering. They're still wet. That bit's a bit dry. So that's what's happening with them. So that's all right. Chronicles says, I got my 2 orders today, including my new pre-loved Lictor. Got one of the...
Awesome.
What's it ones? One of the trading.
Awesome. And is it everything you hoped for? I hope so. There's some weird noises coming out of there. Definitely enjoying these inks. Washes. They're washes. Super washes. Pete says all the hydrates are broken.
What, just for Pete?
Yeah. Although Nox Black is... Because I know it's really hard to make a black wash, isn't it? Nox Black is definitely more blue, like midnight blue, than it is black. But then I suppose that's why it's Nox, isn't it? Because isn't Nox night in Latin?
I'll just say yes, because I don't know. Tony says, yay, Ninja Drag Queen in training. That's right, Kornoko's plan for what's it called, Lictor, is absolutely awesome, and I'm really looking forward to it. Hope there's going to be lots of pictures in Discord for that.
Oh, with the like glittered thing.
Yeah,
high fleet eye bleach, isn't it?
Pokemon in chat, everyone. Yeah. It's going to be awesome.
What? No, it can't be awesome. It can't be awesome because
spiffy.
It's going to be spiffy.
We've got a poll currently in the Discord, which I think is me preempting what Nathan was just going to say. I haven't done the poll yet, but I've asked you for some suggestions of what you want October to be, and then when we've got a couple of suggestions, I'll do a poll, and we can all decide what October's word is going to be. There is also, please suggest things for the Q4 large group. We've had some really cool suggestions so far, and I'll put a poll up shortly for that one as well. Yes, Wicked D says booyah, which is so far I think is the winner with everyone, but I haven't actually done the poll yet. So
Tony suggests Frankentastic.
Yes, that was the suggestion as well. There's a list so far. Hey, Red Snow. There is a list so far, and I will do the poll shortly. I promise. Once we get a couple more suggestions in, and then we can all decide what we want.
Cool.
The month's word to be and the large group for RCL.
Oh, for the quarter.
Yeah, you need to actually post your mini so that they're in.
I do. Well, I've finished the base. It's getting as much as it's getting, so it's he's going to get stuck on later, and then I will post it. No problem. There we go. Right, I'm gonna have to get some different paint, actual paint, and then paint the road sign, I think. Just got a bit too much stuff welling up in that corner there. Let's just get rid of that. You know what colour to do their hairs? This guy hasn't really got any hair. baldy zombie.
Well, that'll be easier then.
Right. She's got hair and the old guy's got hair. He's also got a pair of glasses on. Let's sort his glasses out.
Redson says, see the bogey is still in the corner. Yeah, bogey looks really cute when it's asleep. Goblin Squire says, oh, I have enough channel points for a chicken dance. You want to save it until you can see Mr MLG and then make him do the chicken dance when you can see him, because it's funny, because I don't think he's ever done a chicken dance before. What is the birdie song? I don't think you've ever actually done the birdie song before, have you? Before the stream.
Yeah.
We used to do it all the time at parties that we used to have, but I don't know, your neck disappears
Like
into your chin. It's bizarre. It's like you can't flap your wings without no neck.
no.
But that just makes it even more fun. You've also got a new hat. I've got donated a new hat for Hackney.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this?
Keith the Hydrator would like you to look down the camera lens and say hello.
Again, Pete. You all had nightmares from the last time that I did it. Mr MLG will do it first this time.
I will.
And that'll prepare you for me, my efforts of not being able to get under my camera.
Hi, Pete. Hi. Hi there. Hi, Pete. Pete. Right then. Let's get.
Are you going to tell me if I'm on?
Yeah.
Are we ready for this?
I'll tell you if you're on.
For this hideousness. I've only just got the eyesight back. Oh, don't get my hair in the.
Turn your light off. Well, I suppose then we won't be able to see what.
Don't get my hair in the bases. That'd be disastrous. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm blind. I'm blinded.
Yeah, you're in. There's a big eyeball.
Oh. That was more nose. That was more nose than anything
Goblin
else.
Squire Creations thinks it's time for a posture check. Don't hurt your back.
Yeah, we need a posture check now. Everybody, stretch. Make sure your posture's all nice. Sitting in the chair all good. Make stupid noises while you're doing it. That's part of it.
Yeah, of course it is.
Thank you for looking after
Thank you.
us, Goblin Squire. Somebody has to. Somebody has to look after us. I've lost my paintbrush and everything now. Yes, that's what I thought too, Gizmo.
So last night watched the latest episode of House of Dragons.
It's
Storyline has progressed about 10 years, possibly more. Different actors playing different characters, and in the thing, stuff has happened in the realms. Mrs MLG still thinks it's poop.
Yeah, why?
I've not fully decided what I think to it yet. And then we also went to watch. I put on the next episode of Rings of Power, which I think is episode 4, and then promptly fell asleep. So Mrs MLG knows what happens. I have no clue because I can't remember.
Well, you couldn't see through the darkness of your eyelids.
Yeah, because I was asleep. And I woke up at a couple of points, so I could tell you a couple of things that happened. But I won't for spoilers. But yeah, I'm gonna have to probably re-watch the episode because I can't remember most of what happened. So I'm gonna do this guy's base, but he's mostly done. I'm gonna call him mostly done. Quick Paint Zombie. He was in what do you call him? Super Washes. He's good. He's good. And then also Little Girl Zombie. She's got like a bit of a wicked smile going on there. Might have to just like put something in her mouth, make it look bit darker, and her eyeballs. Let's make her eyeballs a bit darker. If we can, without splashing that all over her face. Evil little girl zombie. So she's done apart from her base, and then I just need to do the road sign on this guy. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the body of the sign in grey. We're going to find a nice dark grey. Where's me grey? Slate grey? Steel grey, there we go. So we're going to use some...
You're not losing washes for this one?
No, because it's all a solid thing, so I'm just going to paint it with one of the green stuff world ones. What's going on there? Side business, Goblin Choir Recreations. I don't know what's going on. I took my eye off the chat for a minute, and now there's like all sorts of craziness happening. So I'm going to use some Green Stuff World Steel Grey for the road sign pole. It's kind of, I think it's a road sign anyway. It appears to be. So, to be fair, the back side of road signs is always just plain steel colour in it generally. Apart from might put a little bit of graffiti on there as well once we've got it sorted. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to paint this steel grey, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just apply a little bit of the superwash like bone shade, which is a kind of dark colour, and just get that into the recesses of the metal on the road sign, I think. Oh, I have just remembered something. So, did we discuss a little while ago, a couple of weeks ago, a product called, or somebody suggested, I think it might have been Tony, a product called Dirty Down, which is kind of like a wash type thing that you can use for rust or moss or whatever. That's a kind of gaining popularity hobby product at the moment. I think we did. Anyway, today I've discovered that somewhere that we deal with has started stocking it, and that we can order it from them to in order to be able to get it. So the next time we get an order in from this particular place, we're going to get some Dirty Down products, and then, because I want to try out the rust one, because people have mentioned that it's really good, I'm going to try some out on stream, I think, because I've got a couple of tanks that we can try it out on. So that'll be cool. I'm going to get some nuclear white and paint the face of my sign.
He's crying again? Is this the big crybaby?
Such a needy little ghost. Come on, white. What's going on here? I'm going to paint the face of my sign in white so I can get a nice coverage on the front of it.
It is a bogey, yeah. It's a green ghost. We've got a green ghost. We had a bulldog, and now we've got a green ghost. A bogey ghost. Snot ghost in the corner there, hanging around, crying, demanding attention, just like any good snot ghost would. Yes, Panda used to look a lot different. It was an alien at one point, and then we had a bulldog for a little while, and now we have a ghost.
Awesome.
It's very cute, so you know. You shouldn't airbrush badgers. The RSPCA will be on to you. Should be named Slimer. No, it's Bogey. And then you can gradually shout it louder and louder. Bogies. Sorry, I made him laugh. Now that makes him cough.
Yeah. Bear with me a second.
Where are you going now?
I need to just go get some.
Oh dear. This could lead to anything happening now. He's completely disappeared. He's gone into another room. Who knows what he's doing in another room? Could be anything. He's rooting around for something. I can hear him rooting around. Is this maybe for Tony? It might be for Tony. He's run away, yeah. Bogey's scared him off. This is some nice gentle music as well. It's coming back. Coming back, everybody. Oh, there's a packaging of some description. Can hear something. We'll go back.
I've got this one. Tony. Is that the right one? You sent me a message with a picture on. Oh no, it's the wrong one. He needs 51. Oh, I'll get on the phone to the guy tomorrow and tell him I've got the wrong thing.
Did you shout bogeys really loudly?
No, I didn't. No. Yeah.
Pete says, I'm coming in the shop tomorrow and I'm just going to shout bogeys as loud as I can.
I would imagine that you would as well, Pete. Right. Well, I'm quite happy with the progress I've made. I've painted 2 zombies and nearly finished a third. Just need to do the bases. So.
We can't see them because they're too far away from the camera.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna sort this. She looks like she's got tie-dye shorts on. I just need to short that out. That was terrible.
Was that intentional or just?
No, it's just I can't speak. It's been a long day. So I am going to grime them up a little bit. They're when I do the bases, they're going to get all over, like Agrax Earthshade or something, just to dirty them up. And
I found it shiny. What do you think?
What?
The washers.
These, I think they're sorry, they're all right. I think they're a matte finish. I don't know if this is a different undercoat to what you used.
Oh no, it wasn't them. That's shiny. I'm just making that up.
Huh.
Something else I was using.
Yeah.
It was completely different. Just ignore me.
Okay. So yeah, quite happy with how these 2 have turned out. And the third one just needs his road sign finishing. So they're going to get a nice grimy wash over the top to dull them down a little bit, make them a little bit more zombified. Hydrate. Thank you. Thank you, Kuronoko. That's very kind of you. I'm going to just get a little bit more, a little layer of white on this road sign before we finish, and then I'll have to decide what kind of design I'm going to paint on it.
Yeah, what are you going to paint on it?
Stop.
Stop.
Well, American stop signs are hexagonal, aren't they, I think?
But we don't live in America.
Well, that's true.
So, don't matter that, does it?
Yeah, I think it needs to be like a speed limit sign or something, doesn't it, really? A school crossing.
That might be a bit difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm up to the challenge of painting a lollipop sign. Crossing guard sign.
Pete says his Goblin Squire says he's loaded in the Pokemon game.
Right.
If only it was real life. Yeah, I quite like my total for the Pokemon game in real life as well. That would be handy, especially since we've just been told how much our electric bill's going up by. They'll be like, yeah, do you take Pokemon books? Oh yes, totally. Yeah, we collect those. Oh, excellent. There we go.
Dollar books.
Dollar books. Yeah, Bluey's cool. If you ever watch Bluey, it's funny. It's a kids program, but it's good. Dollar books. There's a skull on the end of this sword.
It's Bluey is Australian. If
Is
nobody
it? I
is
thought it was
yeah.
New Zealand.
Oh, it might be New Zealand.
But then again, you know what my geography's like. Could be anywhere, and I wouldn't know.
Awesome. Cool. Right, I'm going to just put this brush aside for a minute. Oh, it's 7 o'clock. I was going to do something else.
What were you?
I was just going to do a little bit of a touch up on this guy, but I need to cook some food. So I've done his base. It's finally stopped cracking and showing white through. So this is as the Demogorgon's base is going to be, and I just need to warm some water up and just repose his legs slightly, and then he needs a couple of wee touch-ups where he fell over and the end of his tentacles have got fallen over. But yeah, so this is Demogorgon and his base, soon to be united and ready for submission for large group. There we go.
Take care, Tony. Same for us as well. We need food and to put the kid to bed and all that malarkey. So
We're gonna shoot. So we'll be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Tomorrow, and tomorrow I think I'm gonna paint something completely different.
Oh, you might have to tell your wife what it is, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be great. Thank you very much, everybody.
Awesome.
It's always amazing to see you all. We really, really appreciate you being here. Have a great evening. Don't forget, I'm not quite sure if... are you streaming tonight, Goblin Squire? I'm not quite sure. But take care, everybody. And we'll see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Bye!